Officer Teresa Fuller was beloved by Rutland Elementary, and since her passing last fall, well, she's been missed very much by so many every day. But the biggest legacy that Officer Fuller left behind was her commitment to make sure that no child ever felt alone when they were away from the classroom. It's much more than just a playground bench. It's known as the buddy bench, and for some students, it can serve as a literal lifeline if they ever feel alone or just need a buddy to join them.
The whole buddy bench came to life because of Officer Teresa. She came last spring and she was like, I have this great idea. Have you heard of the buddy bench? And so she made sure that happened last school year. And her dream was to have 2 buddy benches in our building.
It's a grant project that was so important to Officer Fuller before her passing. And now the Rutland staff is making sure this very important symbol stays intact and builds even more. This week, 2 more benches arrive, and a dedication ceremony to Officer Fuller put these valuable and meaningful resources into use.
This is her handiwork, and it couldn't have come at a better time because we currently have our book fair going on, and she was really passionate about our book fair, and she loved to read to students in the library. And there's a book that goes along with the buddy benches that talks about the purpose and how to utilize those. So it's really the perfect timing. And when we talked back in the fall, we talked about wanting to make sure that her legacy lived on and that we continue to find ways to remember her.
The Buddy Bench's mission is to eliminate loneliness and foster friendship on the playground. It's all centered around inclusion and kindness, 2 big points that Officer Fuller instilled often to Rutland students.
Another thing she started was the Woe to Bullying program, which is we help one another. And so we mention that, we talk about that, and we talk about her, just to try to keep her memory alive.
Officer Fuller loved seeing kids thrive through literacy, and she loved to bring her pet horse to school. But perhaps more than anything, Officer Fuller loved to see children happy and kind to one another. The Buddy Bench, it's firm and stands strong above the ground, much like the friendships amongst students she always wanted to see develop from that bench. That was her wish.
There's no replacement for her personality. Right. So that presence is definitely missed, but it lives on. We talk about her daily, for sure. We are such a family at Rutland, so getting through it together, but continuing to talk about her has really helped us move forward in that healing so that she's not forgotten.
And with Rutland being one of the largest elementary schools in the state, well, the sky's the limit when it comes to the Buddy Bench program. We know that Officer Fuller couldn't be more happy from a program that she started and continues to see grow. I'm Bart Barker for Wilson County Schools. Have a great weekend, everyone.